hear what he has to say. That was what rang true, loud, and could not have been more honest, coming from the judge who was already predetermined that my client committed fraud before we even walked into this courtroom. I'm not here to hear what he has to say. Then why exactly am I being paid as an attorney, and why exactly are taxpayer dollars being used in this courtroom? The answer is very clear. Because Miss James wants to stand right here like she did this morning and call my client a liar, call the company fraudulent, and make a name for herself. She said this morning that the numbers don't lie and they won't lie in this case. Well, Miss James, I have a message for you. The numbers didn't lie when you ran for governor, and that's why you dropped out. And the numbers don't lie when President Trump runs for office in 2024. And those numbers are loud and clear. This country is falling apart. And if we don't stop corruption in courtrooms where attorneys are gagged, where attorneys are not allowed to say what they need to say to protect their clients' interests, it doesn't matter what your politics are. Everyone has a right in this country to get up and put a defense. I don't care who you are. You have a right to hire a lawyer who can put objections on the record. You have a right to hire a lawyer who can stand up and say something when they see something wrong. But I was told to sit down today. I was yelled at, and I've had a judge who is unhinged slamming a table. Let me be very clear. I don't tolerate that in my life. I'm not going to tolerate it here. And you know what? You shouldn't either. Because not every American citizen gets a camera and a microphone. And what I'm seeing is such a demise of American judicial system and democracy. Miss James came out this morning and said that she knew Mr. Trump, and she always calls him Mr. Trump because it kills her that he was the president.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. It's yours truly, Dr. Nasir. And what's on tap for today? Well, as you saw, it is Trump attorney Alina Habba, and she has some choice words to say for Judge Engoron and that idiot Attorney General Letitia James, right? So let's get back to the interview with Alina on the courthouse steps and see how she drills a new one for Judge Engoron and Letitia.
Of this country, one of the best presidents we've had, has built a great company. It's worth a ton more than that statement of financial condition. And she doesn't know how to get out of it because her politics won't allow her. She calls him a bully. She says he's going to bring out racial slurs. He's going to say things today and taunt her. Well, Miss James, you taunted him. Before you came into office, before you saw one record, one statement of financial condition, you taunted him. You said his administration was too male and too pale. Those are her words. She said that she and Michael Cohen were going to be his biggest nightmare. Well, I have some news for you, Miss James. Michael Cohen folded, lied, and crumbled. Your star witness, along with all the DAs and corrupt AGs, need to be paying attention to what happens when you let us take the stand, when you let my client speak the truth, and the judge...
Oh, that's going to be something else, folks. If they allow President Trump, I hope that I don't know what his legal team is going to do, but it seems like from what Alina is saying is that she is going to allow Trump to take the stand. And why not? Who's the best effective communicator that's out there who can actually talk to the jury, to the crowd there in the courtroom? The only question is going to be is whether this idiot, moronic, stupid-ass judge is going to have the balls to allow Trump to with his testimony, or is he going to interrupt him? I mean, how petulant of a piece of crap judge can you be that you've got to pound the table and you've got to, show your power over a female lawyer? Where are all the feminazis out there getting on Judge Engoron and saying, you know what? How dare he treat this woman, this lawyer, in his courtroom as if she was his property, that he could do whatever he wants to her, that he can silence her, he can make her shut up, he can make her basically not say a word, he can tell her to sit down, he can tell her to do whatever like a puppet on a string. Where are all the women? Where are all the feminazis, the feminists? Where are they defending Alina? Oh, they're all scurrying around like cockroaches, okay, hiding under it, right? They don't want to come in the disinfectant of the light. No, they want to stay in the darkness. They don't want to come to her defense. Heck no. But that just goes to show you, again, with the feminazis, with these feminists, it's again rules for thee, but not for we. If you were a progressive, a liberal, a Democrat, you know, a lawyer like they would be, then they would come to her defense like crazy. But because she's defending President Trump, sorry, honey, you're on your own. Anyways, let's continue.
Can tell me to sit down, and he can try and shorten my client's testimony, but it is loud and clear. They've got nothing. They've got nothing but their politics. She's got nothing but her Soros backing, which we discovered recently. And I am sick and tired of seeing it. Pay attention, America. Pay attention. Because when you're in court one of these days, and you don't have a lawyer that has a microphone, and you don't have a lawyer that can go on TV, and you've got judges gagging them, what are you going to do? We need to fix this country. And we need to stop what is happening in this courtroom. President Trump.
You know, it's what she said. It's so true, folks. The judge can do, it's his courtroom. He's got the power to do whatever he wants. And then afterwards, okay, the clients have got to either appeal and, take it to the appellate courts for whatever reason that they feel that the judge was not, dismissing his duties as he properly should have, if they can find fault there. But one of the things that we've always said is that there is not a one-tier system of justice in the United States of America. I know people have talked about the two-tiered system of justice for the haves and the have-nots. But there are multiple tiers of different forms of justice here in the United States of America. And they used to say that if you had money, you could basically buy off, a decision, a verdict, and get away literally with what they would say, get away with murder. But now what's happening is that the state, the federal government, local jurisdictions, attorney generals that are so low in stature are trying to literally make their bones by now going after people and coming up with all kinds. It's like they say, you set up a grand jury. Well, yeah, you set up a grand jury and indict. And haven't we always heard, you could indict a ham sandwich? Now you have to bring the evidence. Then you have to take the court. But in the meantime, can you imagine, just like Alina was saying, that if you are just an average American and something like this happens to you, maybe not on the level of what's happening to President Trump, but everybody has a level that's affecting them. If an average American is going to court and there's been, some type of situation that's occurred where he's being sued, or he has to appear in court for whatever reason that there is, that case, no matter how small it is extremely large to that individual, to that average American citizen. And if they can muzzle a president of the United States, if they can muzzle the lawyer to the president of the United States, if they can do all these things to a president and an ex-president of a country, imagine the power of the state, your local jurisdiction, your local courthouse, a state courthouse, a local, district attorney, the state district attorney. Imagine the power of the state that they can use against us as an average citizen. And if you don't have the means to fight it, if you don't have the type of money to hire high-powered defense lawyers like this young woman over here, what chance do you have against the power of the state, against its overzealous prosecutor in a local jurisdiction where you live in? If you, for whatever reason, have a court case against you, how do you fight it if it's this difficult and in terms of, for the president to go through all this? Can you imagine what it is for the average person to go through? Folks, it's just not, like I said, varying tiers of justice here. It's not the same for everybody. Now, if you happen to be right now, for example, look what's happened. Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, nobody's saying a word. Everything's all mum and quiet. Okay, we know all kinds of things are out there. But the press, the alphabet media, the big tech oligarchs, they don't want anything happening because they're also a part of the Biden administration, the Biden regime. So, anyways, we hope you enjoyed our take on this video. You've been watching the Dr. Nasir Shaikh Show. I've been your host, Dr. Nasir. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, like, share, and follow us. Let us know what you think. Check out our video links above and below. Our final thought: when you're right, and when you're left, you're wrong. Until next time, folks, take care and stay safe.